Aloha, once again, friends and family. Beautiful, gorgeous morning. We're going to talk about the importance of freedom of SPEECH, because once you don't have it, it's difficult to get back. So let's discuss it. When they're removing people's videos for doing nothing more than citing history, they're symbolically killing you, because the next step for them is to kill you, because the removal of your voice is killing you. That's the goal, right? So Roots, a channel that I watch, posted a video yesterday where she had printed out two articles from the early 1900s, two different people talking about the thing that cannot be spoken about, which already gives it away right there. If there's something that you can't talk about, if there's a word that you can't say, then that's complete control of people's minds. Social engineering. So all she did was print out two articles and read them. That's history. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. Doesn't matter if you agree or not. Doesn't matter what your opinion about it is. It's history. And what do all dictatorships do when they're trying to install communism or socialism on a people? Same crap, different place. So, in addition to that, so they removed her video for reading some history. So now history's not allowed on the SS channel. You're not allowed to know history. History is offensive. History is bad. History is wrong. And no one is allowed to hear it. You're not even allowed to have an opinion about it. And so when they're taking down Thomas Jefferson's statue in our country that's been there since the founding or thereabout of our country, and the writers and creators of our Constitution, see, it's social engineering. Why did they take Thomas Jefferson's statue down? Why are they taking all the other statues? Because they're evil, racist, wicked people. That's why. And see, if you don't know history, you just think, oh, well, I guess they were. They took their statue down. And so the next step for these fools would be, well, if all those people that founded the country were evil and racist, then the documents that they wrote must be evil and racist. And so the Constitution that gives you your freedom of speech and freedom to bear arms and all the other freedoms or rights we have, they must be bad too. And so we must get rid of them. You see where this leads? You see where this goes? And so pretty soon it would just be the only reliable people you can listen to are Dr. Slouchy and By Doom and Nancy Drunklosi. That's the only reliable information you NPCs should be allowed to have access to. And don't worry, all the fake news outlets are gonna tell you what they're saying, so you can stay informed. And once they remove that document and those statues and the history and the articles and the books and the information that would tell you the truth about the social engineering that's happening right now, well, the very last step would be, instead of symbolically removing people's ability to speak freely and form their own opinions and think critically, we got to get rid of them type of people. They're troublemakers. They're troublemakers. They're not bowing down to Slouchy. They must be troublemakers. So that would be the last step. Gulags for the good, positions of high exaltation for the wicked. And then we've got a new dictatorship, and God only knows how long that lasts. Now that would be in a typical situation or any historical regime that did these types of things. You can just go look at history and see their playbook's pretty much the same. And it's happened, in history more times than we would like to remember. But this time is different. I know a lot of people are bummed out and frustrated and angry and impatient and like, why isn't anything being done? But things are being done. But see, you just don't know about any of it because the truth is not allowed at this time. That's what you need to get. I'm sure most of you get it, but there's NPCs out there that don't get it. The truth is not allowed, so you don't know about the f0unders results, because the fake news is not going to put that out. You don't know about what's on h0unders laptop because it's not out there, but it's out there if you want to find it, if you can find it. And if you want to keep up on what's really going on, the good news that very few people seem to know about, you can go on to x22report.com. It's free. Sign up with your email and you can stay informed. See, I could put a link to his videos, but they'll erase that. Why? See, you NPCs got to ask yourselves, why are they deleting and erasing so much stuff? And they probably don't even know that they are, but I know that they are because a lot of my comments get removed, my links get removed, and I'm gonna try to, anyway, it's just the letter X, 22 numbers, 22 report.com, and you can stay up to date with what's going on with the white hats and st0ry and the Trump team, because believe me, nothing will stop what's coming. Nothing. We have to walk through this darkness because we have to have these NPCs wake up to the social engineering that they've been subjected to. And a lot of them are still in denial about that. But you're not going to be able to stay in denial about it because it's going to become overwhelmingly obvious. And the first step of that obviousness is trying to silence anybody that's not repeating the communist regime's rhetoric. Thinking if there's anything else I missed that I want to say. It's getting a little late in the season for tomatoes, but we still have some hanging on here. So love and light, friends. Until next time. I hate to even talk about news and all this crap, but I see what they're doing, and I know that you see it, but the NPCs may not. So I've been sharing and spreading Root's link to her video, and then I'll talk about the vax and put a link to her video, and then when people click on it, it says, "This has been removed for violation of SS policies." And so then the NPCs can think, wonder why anything talking about the forbidden subject is removed. Because if it's all conspiracy theory and bullshit, then nobody would care, right? But they care, boy. They care. You cannot deviate from the SS policies. And so they're slowly but surely being seen for who and what they actually are. A dictatorship that wants to rewrite history, remove historical facts, statues, books, articles, information, and ultimately they would remove the people themselves. That's what all dictatorships have done historically. But they are a big fail. Build Brandon better.